The sun is shining. It is not too chilly. It feels pretty good. Just wanted to take a little ride today, get out, stretch my legs. Again, this is another ride post moving my mirrors, so it is still an adjustment process for me, as every time I go to look for them, I'm still looking up top for my Mickey Mouse ears, so just getting used to them, so bear with me on that. Going out for a little ride. It is the weekend, so I have more free time on the weekend. I shifted. I had to figure out where I was at gear-wise. I think I'd like to fix this one mirror. Alright, neutral. Okay, I felt like that mirror was just a little low. Alright, we'll give it a whirl. Nobody coming. Alright, we'll start this out again. Anyway, I'm just out for a ride. It is the weekend, so I am off work. So I've got some jobs done around the property. Horses are turned out. Girls are working on riding their bicycles. Youngest one, she still has training wheels on her bike, on her pedal bicycle, and what's funny about that is that they are so mangled and bent that they don't do what training wheels are meant to do. But it's a mental thing, so she sees them on her bike and she feels more comfortable, which is fine. And we're gonna leave it like that for a hot minute until she gets more comfortable mentally with the fact that they're not doing any good for her. So the older daughter, she rides a mountain bike around the house if she's not riding my old race bike, so she has no problem with the riding the two-wheeled pedal bike. But younger one, a little bit more timid about it. She wants to go fast. If you saw the video with her and I on her PW50, she wants to go really fast, and when she does pedal and she does get going, she likes to go fast. But she has this thing about her steering, her handlebars, where she just cuts them left, cuts them right, cuts them left, and she won't keep them straight. So it's hard to keep her bike going when she just keeps falling over because she's going left and right too quick. So she'll get better. It just takes time. So anyway, that's what I was saying, was we got some chores done, got some things done. MOTOMattman went to the feed store, picked up some more grain for the horses. While we did some trimming, our pasture has split rail fence, and so you've got one of those, you know, weeds and stuff that grow up, and so we were doing some trimming with the loppers and the weed eater. So we got some of that work done. We also were able to get some little seeds planted. As part of the school that we're doing at home, we're doing a PBL project, project-based learning. So for my first grader, we're learning all about plants and what plants need to survive. And so she's been doing a lot of watching videos and reading books and projects with that. So her teacher had mailed us some seeds, and so we went ahead and got those planted today. So we got those planted, and then she had to do a PowerPoint on a flower that she chose, just any flower that she would choose. And last week she had to do an insect, and so she chose a honeybee. And one of her favorite things about the bees is that they make cough medicine, bee medicine that she takes. Now, she has never been stung, thank goodness, and let's hope it doesn't happen yet. MOTOMattman is allergic, so when our older daughter got stung for the first time, then you have to watch them for a reaction. And then our older daughter was then able to be tested to see if she was in fact also allergic to bees like MOTOMattman, and she is not. So you have to wait until you've actually been stung to find out if you're actually allergic. That sounds a little bit dangerous. But anyway, so she chose a honeybee last week for her insect. So this week she chose a dandelion. Reason for choosing a dandelion is because they're everywhere. They fill our yard with bright yellow colors, she says, and they help the bees. She says she likes them because they help the bees to pollinate. So I'm trying to teach her that dandelions also do help with certain butterflies too. But to me it's just funny that out of all the flowers she could choose, she would choose a dandelion, which most people refer to as a weed. There's a lot of things, having done this research on dandelions, there's a lot of things that dandelions do that are good for your digestive system. Some people put them in their salads. Some people make tea out of them. I don't know that we'll do any of those kind of projects. Doesn't sound really appealing to me, but we're learning more about dandelions. Slow it down. Got some Amish neighbors out. Here's a yoder toter. Come on, yoder toter. So if you live in this area and you have a rather large family, I have a friend that has 2 sets of twins and then another boy and a girl, and so they wanted to buy one of those very large vans, and they had a problem finding one available because everywhere you go, that's typically what's toting around the yoders, the Amish. So those are called yoder toters because they're taking them where they need to go. Are you turning there, bud? I seriously thought he was turning at that road because he veered left. Sorry, you may not have thought that. I just thought that the way he was moving. Anyway, so the big vans like that, they're used for toting around the Amish. So when you see them, they're yoder toters. So it's harder for just your average Yankee to buy one because they go pretty quick around here. You see them sitting at the supermarkets or Walmart or whatnot where they're waiting on the Amish in the stores. Boy, it's a beautiful day out. Boy, you see a lot of the signs about the seniors. So I know a lot of people were buying the signs so they could post them in the yard. Some kids fishing. Last I heard, there was going to be like a drive-through graduation. I know that I've seen it done in some of the other areas around us. That they're doing the drive-through graduations versus an actual graduation ceremony and everything because of the amount of people you can have. I need to remember to check my left turn signal. "10 minutes later." What do you want? Oh, get people out on boats. At least it's been raining some. I mean, at least for the rivers and creeks and lakes and everything, because they had been looking pretty low. But anyway, hopefully seniors are able to do something for them. subjects, it feels like, just rambling. I didn't really have like a specific topic for the day, so it's just go out and enjoy the sunshine. Get a chance to stretch legs. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so got to get out and get on too when you can. Here's that golf course I've gone by. We'll have to see if there's a lot of people on it today. Whew, a little windy. Stand there makes me think of something I was going to tell you guys and I forgot. You know, I have done the picking up the wine from the local vineyards and such. Well, one of our local vineyards is actually doing a lobster where you can they're having lobster shipped in from Maine, and so you can buy them and they'll be alive and you take them home and then you cook them up at home. So we have put in an order for that. Let me pull up my face shield. I just don't think my left turn signal's working. And I got my clutch in, so he's just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go after these guys. Hey! I don't know if they heard me holler, hey. I nodded, they smiled. I'm sure they're enjoying being out on 2 just as much as I am. Oh, there's some people out golfing. See them through the trees. Whew, I must have a need for speed today. I will tell you that I feel like I have gotten all the way up there in the gears mighty quick today. Must just be a good feeling. So we put in an order for some live lobster from Maine, and MOTOMattman has lived a lot of different places, and he's way more familiar with you know, going ahead and cooking the lobster. We have a pot, so that's not a problem. So we're gonna get some fixins before they don't come in today. It's something we're ordering for the future, but we'll get them some fixins. I know he's gonna want to do some coleslaw, probably some maybe some potatoes, maybe red potatoes, coleslaw. Oh, and you know that you've got those little Cheddar Bay biscuits that you can get at Red Lobster. Oh, I absolutely love those. But if you haven't heard me say it before, I have celiac disease, which means I cannot eat any type of gluten. So Deb and A did offer, you know, side dishes that you could get along with your lobster. So we went ahead and just got a la carte to get the lobster because there's no guarantee that I can eat those. And now my family could get them and would be able to eat them, but MOTOMattman would rather we all eat together, so that way, I don't know, sometimes I think he does it in a very, very nice and loving way that he doesn't want me to feel any different, so I can have the same thing as the rest of the family. Also could be that he would like to make sure he gets clam chowder that he would like to have, and those Cheddar Bay biscuits. They were going to give you a baguette with it, and we really like those Cheddar Bay biscuits. Makes me hungry just thinking about it. Anyway, so that's going to be another fun adventure we've got coming up, is, you know, those live lobsters, so that'll be fun. The girls have never had live lobster. It's been a long time since I've had like live lobster cooked at home. My aunt and uncle did it one time for us. So the whole meaning of that story, as I ramble on, is just to say that, you know, we're just looking for different fun things to do with the girls and expose them to different things because of our situation and everything we've got going on. So I saw saw that on Facebook, and so jumped at the chance to order some live lobsters to try. So I don't know if anybody has like a special recipe or anything like that of good suggestions of things that they like to have with lobster. But that's what I'm thinking we're gonna have, is probably some chowder and those Cheddar Bay biscuits and coleslaw and probably some red potatoes. So we'll see. That sounds good. Oh, we gotta melt some butter too. One of the things that they had said was that you can put Chardonnay in butter and do like a Chardonnay butter. So that sounds interesting. We already have some Chardonnay wine on hand. One of the nice things about ordering a case from one of our local vineyards is I selected several different types of wine. So not just sticking to something that I know I'm going to like, but I wanted to do some different things. Next, I'm going to be on the hunt to see if some of our other local vineyards are doing the same thing. We've got another one that we go to typically in the summertime because they do a band outside and everything. So I'll be checking them out next to see what they have available. See if I can get a case from them at another time. Gotta fill up that wine cooler. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed riding along, and if you had not seen the video or heard the news, when I celebrated 200 subscribers, NC Stoney was our winner for that. Sent off the kit to NC Stoney for that, so I hope he enjoys it and I hope he's able to use it. So if you had not checked out that video, be sure to check that out. If you did not check out the video of our youngest on the PW50 riding around, you'll want to see that too. She says some pretty comical things. So, all right, well, thanks for riding along. And as always, you know, if you like riding along with me and you want to continue to receive notifications when I post new material, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so that you can get notified when I post new material. I have done more material outside lately, thankfully, just because of the change in seasons that we've got going on, so that makes me very happy. I almost need to call my inside videos my fireside chat or something. Alright, well, again, thank you so much for riding along. Be sure to leave a little sparkle everywhere you go.